Hi, everyone. This is Andrea, the engineer whisperer. And today I want to tell you about why show and tell is good for your engineering career. Just happened to me today. Someone told me, wow, Andrea, I didn't know that you do that. And I love when that happens to me because that validates that I am growing and I am learning and that people see my growth. So why is this important? Well, you can get a promotion, a new assignment, a new project until people know that you have the skills and capabilities to succeed. So as you're putting in the hard work in your personal and professional development, probably leadership development, you're growing, you're reading books, you're listening to podcasts, you're gaining new information. Maybe you're not getting those assignments that you want or the promotion that you want. So, what is the gap? The gap is that we humans in our brain, we put people in boxes, in these visual boxes, because we want to remember them as we meet them, of what they're capable of. And if we don't see them for a long time, they're pretty much stuck in our brain and in our mind the way that we met them. So remember, just maybe this happened to you too. You met your cousin's kid when they were 1 or 2, and then you met them next when they were 10 or 12, and you said, "Oh wow, I can't remember how much they grew." It's because we literally can't imagine someone growing unless we see their growth and we are reminded of their growth. And the other factor is that your change happens internally first. I remember when it happened to me, my whole world changed, but on the outside, I was the same because my inner world changed first. Nobody has seen how much I have changed until I told them about it. And that happens to you as well, I'm sure. As you grow, you change internally, but nobody around you really sees that. You are the same to them as you were yesterday, unless you show and tell them. And this is why I encourage you to do this exercise. So, who should you do it with? Well, I recommend to do it, of course, with your boss, with your boss's boss, your coach, your mentor, your advisors, the people that will have a say in your career at work. And then on the personal level, with your friends, with your spouse. A really big one is with your parents, because you are stuck in their brain as a child or a teenager. I'm guilty of that. I was stuck in my mom's mind like that for a long time. And to your kids, because it's so important to show your kids that change is okay. And even your mom and dad can change so that they reduce their fear of change. So what are some of the ways that you can think about practicing this show and tell? Or if you're a manager and you're leading a team, you can introduce in your team meeting once a month a simple question that says, tell me what's something new that you tried this month that maybe you haven't tried before, you've never done before. And invite your team to bring pictures, videos if they have and willing to share their stories. Maybe they wrote articles. It's a fun exercise. Now, if you are an employee, then you can suggest this exercise to your manager. Another way that I have leveraged it was in my one-on-one with my boss, either weekly or bi-weekly. I brought in these achievements, these growth moments, and I share them with my manager. Another way that I recommend, it's fall, we're going into winter almost here, to the performance reviews and performance evaluations. So I have kept a list of all these performance growth moments in alignment with all my business goals, annual business goals. And I brought them in as I scored my performance and as I talked to my manager about my possible success and performance and future performance. And I got promotions because of it. So I encourage you to do the same. So remember, you want to show by bringing the evidence. We're not just studying, gaining degrees, certifications, and the physical achievements, but we grow in our soft skills as well, in courage and resilience. And it's important that we show people. Another question that I'm asked, it's what's one skill that you should consider as a show and tell? Well, I suggest trust. And trust in twofold: trust in yourself and trust in others. Let me give you an example. It's so powerful. Let's say you're a manager and you have assigned an employee a stretch assignment. It's so important to tell them that you assigned them this task, this new project, because you trusted them that even if they fail, even if they're going to make a mistake, you trust them that they're going to fix it, they're going to find a way to fix it, and they're going to succeed. These words are so powerful. So that's showing others that you trust them. Now, if you're on the receiving end, you have received the project and you have heard those words. When you get to a point in the project where you have gained trust in yourself, as you were working through that project, you know that you have grown and you have gained these new skills and capabilities. It's important that you then show and tell, you express your manager that I've gotten to a point where I trust myself because I've done this and this and this. I trust myself to see this project through and to succeed. Again, these words are so powerful, expressing yourself and for the others hearing them. So I hope this was helpful. Remember, you cannot be promoted or get a new project or assignment until you show and tell others that you have the skills and capabilities to succeed. So as you're working through your development, remember to do that, because I know that you are working through and gaining and growing and learning. So it's time for you to show and tell your capabilities.